What is going on, papes? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some Idle Heroes. I want to thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me today. If you liked the video, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe as well. Alright guys, we're here today on the mini account to get some stuff done. However, before we get some stuff done, there's a new patron on the channel. And I am 99.2% sure I'm going to get this name wrong. But yeah, I can't not try. So we're going to try. Anyways, today's patron is, I'm 6% sure, Hampus Leverd? It seems, I googled things, and Google said it was a Swedish name, and I have a horrible track record with Swedish names, so I gave it a shot. I gave it a shot. Hopefully it's at least semi-close. Big thank you for supporting the channel, though. It does mean a lot to me. Even if I don't get your name right, I still appreciate what you do for the channel. So Hampus, thank you. Thank you much. With that said, though, today it's going to be kind of a slow day, as is every week that revolves around casino events and whatnot. These are always pretty slow weeks, and the week after this is usually item exchange and gym box, so they're really slow weeks. But we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens. Maybe something really exciting will happen. Idle Heroes, pretty slow week. Real life, not at all. Holy crap. I tell you what, the end of December is always crazy around here. We've got a big Christmas baking day we do. We get together and make a bunch of goodies. Then we've got my sister's birthday. Then we got Christmas Eve. Then we got Christmas. Then we got my birthday. And then we got New Year's Eve. It's jam-packed full of stuff. But on Idle Heroes, it's the opposite. It's like, hey, let's just chill. Let's just chill for a little bit. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to make some stuff happen, but we're not going to go like crazy and try to force content, because that's just not fun. What we are going to do, first up, we're going to try to push a little bit more Seal Land, because I do have a monster that's been upgraded a decent amount. He's not like maxed or anything, but he's up there. And some people wonder why I push this the most. Like, why would you do that and not get like your armor or your block maxed? Why push for the speed? It's not the speed that I'm pushing for. This last passive here gives the biggest amount of stats. As you can see, at level 27 adds 100,000 HP and almost 3,500 attack, whereas this level 20 here has less than half those stats. A little bit more than half the attack, but less than half the HP. This last passive just gives you a lot more, and that's why I pump it first. The higher it is, the better. More stats for your team. That's always good stuff. But it's kind of tough. It's upgraded, not maxed, but it's upgraded. And we haven't done a Seal Land push in a little while. So what I'm thinking about doing is gearing up my weak units first and trying to push a little bit with weak units. Like my Aspen, he's technically a weak unit. But I don't know, maybe we'll make some progress. So to do this, we're going to have to be naked, or good people. I'm sorry. You guys will become naked, and you will become geared up with warrior gear and a candy cane. I don't know if the light people stun or not. I honestly have no idea, but look at those stats. 600,000 HP as a 6-star hero. Not bad, my peeps. Not bad. I have nothing leveled up in light other than Belrain. We can give her some stuff and see if we can make things happen. Ugh. I don't know. I don't know if stuff's gonna happen for you, Belrain. She looks super hot, by the way, with her little reindeer skin. Throwing wreaths at people. That's just disrespectful. That is just disrespectful. But whatever. We're going to jump in, and we're going to see if we can't make at least some progress. Do we want to start out with the dark and just see... Oh, we've already done a little bit in dark. That makes me less confident. Ooh, we got a Gherkinator. I forgot. Never mind, we're going to do fantastic. We have a Gherky. With a Gherky, you always win. That's just science. That's science. We have no skip battle check mark on, so that's a good start. That's a real good start. Let's see what we can do here. I'm not insanely confident in this team, because it's pretty much Belrain and my deer, but surprisingly, it's actually going quite well. Interesting. We might make things happen here today, peeps. We might actually be... Honestly, I didn't think Belrain was going to do much here, but it's looking like she's hanging tough. I think we're going to make it. I'm like 92% sure we're going to make it through this as victors. We are victors. Well, I didn't think that was going to happen, so that's a pleasant surprise. Give me those 4-star shards. I am completely out of 4-star shards, by the way. Look at all that damage. Look at all that damage from the eyeball. You know what this game needs? Here's a little Wrath thing. What I wish the game had was like in the after action report when you looked here, especially for PvP, what you could do is like click on a hero, and it would pop up that hero's screen, but not just like the hero in general, but like that person's build for their hero. So if you got beat by somebody scary and you're like, man, what the crap was that scary running? You could click the scary, see the artifact they have it, see the stone they have on it. And not only would that be really good for like people trying to min-max their teams, it's also really helpful for new players. Because I get questions all the time about what stones, what artifacts should I be running, and if you could just check that in game and see what other top tier players were using, it would really help you out in trying to figure out how to build your team. So that'd be kind of a cool thing. I'm not optimistic about it being added or anything, but it would be pretty cool. I think it'd be a pretty awesome little feature. But whatever, that's not important. We win. I guess we could try another one. Should we try another one? I'm like 900% sure we're not going to beat another one. At all. We almost lost on that one. So let's save our challenge badges for more important units. And in this case, we're going to try light. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to take at least wave 2 on light, maybe even wave 3, because Aspen is what we call a freak beast. And we don't just have one Aspen. We've got Aspens out the butt. We have buttloads of Aspens, and that's always good. That's always a good thing. So I feel pretty confident this team will at least make it to wave 3, and maybe even beat wave 3. Oh, yeah. Starting out hot. Starting out real hot. Get in there, Aspen. Poop on some people. Wow. So, yeah, wave 2, not a problem. And that's even more 4-star shards. Oh, that's good. My bag was feeling drained. And not that bag. My hero bag. All right? My hero bag was looking pretty sad and pretty skimpy. So, I'm pretty happy we're actually getting some shards back. I wasn't really expecting to do much today in the Seal Land. I was like, maybe Horace will make some progress for us. Maybe Cthulhu, being as Cthulhu is still a 10-star, he's not really any better than Dantalion was. Wow, we pooped on that one too. Hey, maybe wave 4 is in the cards. Third hats it is. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a lot of progress. I mean, like I said, Cthulhu's not really any higher rank than Dantalion. I mean, maybe on a tier list or something. But, this one we're kind of getting hurt on. This one we are getting hurt on. Oh, yeah, this is... Well, said that. And then he was like, I'm not doing the worst. I'm doing okay. Oh, get in there, Aspen. Do it. Do it for your home team. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Go, Aspen. Holy crap. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Delicious. Delicious Aspen. I love it. I can't wait to get that. I cannot wait to have an E3 Aspen on my team. It's going to be a long time, though. A long, long time. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that's the upper limit for Aspen. I don't think 6-star Aspen's going to take this, and I kind of want to save my little... They look like keys. What are they actually called? Did it tell you? No, just as challenge times. Whatever. There's probably a name for them somewhere, so like, Wrath, how dare you not read the entire wall of text. Whatever. They look like keys. I don't know why they're keys, but they're keys. And these are like clocks. Not really sure why that's a thing. Or a compass. Maybe it is a compass. I don't know. Not important. Unimportant information. What we are going to do, that's not bad. We're going to mainly try to push here in Cthulhu and Horace's area now, just because that's the best place I could think to push. I feel like we could make some progress towards like maybe better stuff, like being able to get an extra smash every day. We'll probably start with Cthulhu, because Cthulhu's a beast. No, because he's probably where we're going to make the least amount of progress, in my opinion, because we already had... What the crap? Oh my god, really? Warrior gear? Oh my game, why do you do this? I don't understand. Like, you'd think the game would have like a smart button, and it's like, oh, this is a ranger? We'll give it ranger gear if we have it. No such thing. It's like, here's warrior gear. Not funny game. Not funny game. It actually wasn't that much of a difference. At least, it was some difference. But whatever. We're going to try. But like I said, Cthulhu being a 10-star, Dantalion was already a 10-star. I don't know how much progress we're going to make. But we'll see. We'll see. To do this, obviously, we're going to have to throw in some fodder tier units, like boop, 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 and boop. We actually should probably lead with Cthulhu-ness, because he'll get the burns off with just being hit. That seems like a decent strategy. I don't know, it feels right. Feels right in my body. But I think we could take at least one wave. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Maybe might have been stretching it. Oh, he's getting stunned on. What we need maybe it's not a bad deal that he's getting stunned on, though, because then it allows him to stack those dots up. You know? Wow. Well, maybe it does matter that he's getting stunned on. So Cthulhu may not be making any progress for us at all. Like, literally. Like, not even any. Ooh, he's still alive. He's still going. I mean, not real. I mean, no, he died. He died. It was kind of close. I mean, he did some damages. But yeah, I didn't think he'd make a lot of progress, mainly because he's a 10-star. Now, if I got him to E1, maybe, probably see some progress there. But that wasn't really that great. He didn't really do much. I expected better. I'm disappointed in you, Cthulhu. Actually, he did better than Dantalion did, at least. Dantalion didn't really kill much. He killed some people. Good job, Cthulhu. We're still friends. But now, we're only on the 4th wave of the forest area, and this is where Horace comes in. The last time I fought this, I don't know if he was a 9-star or a 10-star. So, I have no idea. But we're going to see today, get some Hot Corpse Demon action up in here, another one. Why not? Why not throw some Blood Blades in there as well? Psh, can't hurt. And we'll throw a Horace in the back line. Get some armor break, some HPage, and obviously some monsterage. Because without monsterage, you just don't do much. You do like pretty much nothing, actually. So let's see. Let's see if Horace can make some progress for me. I assume he'll at least beat one wave. Okay, this wave's almost a guarantee, I would say. It feels like it. Yeah, he's not really losing a lot of HP Zors. And he's yeah, okay. Look at that. Progress has been made. Good job, Horace. I had faith in you the whole time. But the question is, can we beat Wave 6? Because if you guys don't know, Wave 6, wherever it says that somewhere in this wall of text, aha, here. When you clear the Wave 6, you get an extra smash per day. And that's nice. That's extra 4-star hero shards and extra crystals or whatever, if you're farming light or dark or if you're farming regular faction. It's not a bad deal. So let's see. The true ultimate test has begun. Let's actually look. The power doubles between here and here. So, I mean, it gets tougher. It only gets tougher from here on out. Let's see if we can make it happen. I mean, hoping Horace Block comes in and just kind of saves the day, because these guys do a pretty decent amount of dot, or at least the boss does. It's looking good. It's looking real good. I'm feeling mildly confident in this. Oh yeah, the boss is down. That's good news. We did it. We have done it. We have made progress. We have made progress beyond progress. Oh, delicious. Now, one thing we do need in our life is an E3 unit. I have kind of pushed in a weird direction. I would recommend most people to go with an E3 unit first, just because it does give you the best progress ratio. We could try Wave 7, but... what the crap, we're already here. Let's see what happens. I mean, I don't expect great results, but, you never know. You might get lucky. He just go through my... Okay, so I feel like we have stumbled upon the upper limit of Horace's ability as an E2 Horace. I feel like that's what we found. That's okay. Like I said, what I would recommend... we got another smash. Yay! Who are we going to smash? Obviously, we're going to smash this one. It's our highest one. Give me that extra smash. Delicious. Delicious. But like I said, most people I would recommend, instead of pushing separate units, I would really recommend most people do an E3 right off the bat, because it's going to give you the best kind of results, especially if it's a decent hero. Even an E3 Dantalion is going to give you better results than a 10-star Horace and a 10-star Valkyrie. It's just the way it happens. 10 stars aren't that great now that E3s are a thing, so most people you should push an E3 first. I just wanted to get a Cthulhu in because our servers run rampant with Cthulhus and Valkyries, so if you don't have a unit that can kind of block burns, you're probably going to lose a lot of your PvP fights. And just because I don't want to be in the bottom of PvP, I wanted to have it split. And it did help out a little bit for a little while. We can check out a battle here in the records. This person right here, Agrajax. Agrajax, I'm angry at you. But down in this area, yesterday, you'll see he attacked me and he lost. We'll watch. We'll watch and see what happened, all right? So as you can see, he's got an E2 Valkyrie and double 10 stars on his team. I only have the one E2 and one 10 star, but, it's all right. It's all good. He's attacking me with the Valkyrie. Everyone's got the Valkyrie now. And this is the main reason I built Cthulhu, was because he counters Valkyrie really well. As you can see, the rest of my team kind of goes down, but Cthulhu can't be burned. So even that E2 Valkyrie's dropping like terrible damage, 60,000 damage. He actually killed them all, which surprised me. Usually a Cthulhu ties out against Valkyries, especially when Valkyrie hits E3 and gets that resilience passive. But if you're defending and they hit you and they can't kill you, they still lose. And that was the big reason I built Cthulhu. I liked it. I liked the idea. And he did exactly what I wanted him to do. Horus got killed by Valkyrie, which I kind of expected he would. And Cthulhu stayed all the way to the end and actually wiped the entire team for me, which is what I wanted. Well, Agrajax couldn't have that. That was not good news for old Agrajax. He was a little upset about things. So he actually went ahead and E3'd his Valkyrie within a day. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I feel like it was all about me. No, I'm pretty sure he was just super excited to get that other copy. But either way, the E3 Valkyrie still kind of put a hurting on me. And it's that snake monster, it's the dots that gets me. Without the dots, I'm pretty sure I still would have won this fight just because I would have tied out. But because he had that snake monster equipped, and it wasn't, the wolf or whatnot, he was able to chip away at my health and actually kill me. Whereas without that extra monster damage, which was, pretty substantial, I'm pretty sure that we could have tied that battle. And that's with the 10-star Cthulhu. Keep that in mind. When we get this guy up to E3, it's going to be a much different story. Valkyries probably won't even attack me anymore because they know they won't be able to take me down if they depend on Valkyrie. Like this team right here, it relies pretty much 100% on Valkyrie to do all the damage. It's an E3 Valkyrie. So if you fight somebody with an E3 Cthulhu with an E3 Valkyrie, 9 times out of 10, you'll lose the fight unless someone else on your team can nuke him down early, which is actually kind of hard to do. Cthulhu is not easy to nuke. But that's why I split things up. Normally, like I said, I'd recommend you E3 someone straight out the gate. Like if I was doing Horus, just E3 Horus, leave everything else alone, and then build Cthulhu later. It's probably still a smarter idea, but I just, I'm a different kind of person. I do my own thing. But we have one other thing to do today. That's going to be in guild boss fights. I want to try something before we jump in, though. And I just want to see if this would work out better. Because I've been running my Horus just like this. And I think instead, I want to give him some more HP, a little less attack, but more reduced damage. And I guess you'll see why shortly. I don't know which ones would be better for Cthulhu. I don't think it's really going to matter, actually. I don't know. We'll just put this on him. And I guess we'll put this back on you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Valk. I was thinking about putting this on Horus, but was like, we might as well just try the King of Demons and see if that doesn't help the best. But here's the thing. My damage comes specifically from Horus when it comes to guild boss fights, because Horus's block is like the only way I do damage. Oh, Nightcrow. Oh, Nightcrow with the same-ish kind of damage. What we're going to do is we're going to try to make it back to the top 3. What I've been running was my Candy Cane artifact on my Horus, but obviously, we're going to be changing that up today. We're going to do a little bit of changeage. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, because when he dies, he'll give me armor, right? Right? Unless he gets one shot. I don't know. It's thing. We'll get that aura, though. Get some extra stuff from that. And the idea here is going to be, if we can keep Horus alive a little bit longer with a reduced damage artifact, his block procs might be able to carry me to even more damage than before. Previously, I was doing about 25 to 32 million damage per run, and that was entirely up to Horus. Starting out nice. Starting out real nice. Oh, I think we might have found a winning combination here. I feel like we may have very much picked up a... Okay, he's dead. He did die at 52 million damage, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we definitely found the winning combination, or at least in that battle we did. There are variances between battles, but that was hot. That was very hot. Let's do that again. Let's do it again. Ooh, I believe we... Oh, that could be because Honor Guard's proc. That might have been what that was from. Interesting. Yes, Honor Guard popping that huge amount of armor in. I forgot about that. You see how little damage Horus took those first couple rounds. And that there is something to be said about units that are not God tier or even listed on tier lists, is you would be surprised how often they actually do have something to offer for your team. Like in this case, Honor Guard's really not anywhere on any tier list, but when you get an Honor Guard to half health, that armor proc that he bumps up is a huge amount of survivability for your team, and it's actually pretty hard to bring a team down that has an extra 100% armor built in. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident we're back in the top 3 after this run. But yeah, that was a little refreshing taste of Honor Guard right there. I haven't used Honor Guard ever on official, really. It's just kind of weird to see a unit that is definitely, by all means, considered a B tier unit kind of show up and help a team out to do more damage. I kind of like that. So anyways, there you go. Little Honor Guard lesson there today. Down to 44 mil that time. That wasn't so hot. That wasn't so beautimous, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling confident we're going to be in the top 3 this time. And we probably won't. My luck, somebody's going to jump online right before the end, and they'll be like, oh, don't worry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and kick Wrath right to number 4, as per usual, and then I'll just be like, oh, I'm sad. I'm sad about things. Horace, I'm not gonna lie. I'm relying on you to do a lot of damage for me. That was the worst you've ever done, Horace. You are butt. You are absolute butt. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you, Horace. But we're in the top 3. We're in the top 3 right now. Hopefully, Tim1212 snores it out for a while, and someone else kills the boss. Come on, fingers crossed. Even Sunshi could push us out at this point. I don't know. I still feel pretty good. Okay, all we're really running there is the Horace, and that's why I kind of split my team as well. I want the PvE damage from Horace, and I could have went E3 Horace, but E3 Horace does not do well at all versus Cthulhu's or against Valkyries, and that's pretty much all we see in PvP here on this server. So I figured, let's go ahead and get the Cthulhu start, and that's what we did. And anyways, that's kind of what I want to do today. I didn't want to go crazy and do a bunch of different stuffs. Can we make this all the way up? I highly doubt it. Please don't stop me now. Oh, good. Perfect. Absolutely perfection. So our Ranger tech's starting to get rounded out. The important things are done. All the max HP that we can get is put in. The max attack stat that we can get is put in. It's down to block, precision, skill damage, stuff like that, which is important. Skill damage and block can be pretty handy. Precision, it's not super important, but it's not bad. Speed is primarily for PvP. But there we go. We're starting to round out our second tech. My warrior speed obviously haven't maxed out yet either. I really never do. But after this, I don't know. I'm thinking mage for a scary build, or for my flame strike build, or flame strike and scary build. We'll see. I'm not still entirely sure what my in-game team is going to look like, because I have a lot of units that I want to build, and I might swap it up. Like, you never know. You can never have too many E3 units. But if Abyss stays as powerful as it is, I may do an Abyss-based team, just because it counters Valkyrie so hard right now, and it does a lot of PvE damage. So if you had like multiple E3 scaries, Valkyries get kind of melted by that, so it might not be a bad build. With like a King Barton, a Cruz, and Cthulhu or something in there as well to just top it off. And I was also kind of wondering, it wouldn't work really well against a lot of teams, but since Valk is like everywhere and nobody knows how to build anything but Valk now, it's like, it's all they know. It's like, oh, it's a Valkyrie, I have to build it. If you built like a team of like 3 E3 Cthulhu's with like high health, Valkyrie would be pretty much useless, because her big dot would almost always guaranteed land on a Cthulhu, and it would never do any damage. And it would be kind of funny, like to be a super trolly counter Valk build. I don't know, just something I was thinking about. It could be funny, like maybe 3 E3 Cthulhu's and 3 E3 Flame Strikes. So you'd get the huge amount of burst from Flame Strike, constantly stacking up because people hit Cthulhu's. I don't know, it could be a fun team. If they ever pop out like a test server, something like that might get tested out, because it does seem fun to me. We'll see. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. I didn't want to do a bunch of stuff. How many showers do we have now, just by the way? BT dubs. We were at like 0. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're back to almost 34 stars in our bag. Ugh, that feels good. That feels good, because we were out. 100% out. We've been burning through them like no one's business. I mean, I could fuse a couple up, but mainly what I'm trying to do here. Here's what I'm trying to do. As you can see, I've got my 6 stars lined up here. That's why Honor Guard's a thing right now, and that's that proc I was talking about. It's only at 60, I guess, 60% at a 6 star. When you take him to 9 star, I do believe that goes up to 100%. Whoop. Honor Guard, where are you at? Yes. So it essentially doubles everybody's armor, which would give, you know, a Horace. Boop. There we go. Horace, where are you at? There you are. You're looking hot. That would give him like 3,200 armor. Not to mention your buffs from like your monster or whatever. But 3,200 armor would put him on par with someone like Sigmund with pretty much 3,200, which is the highest armor stat in the game. It does make you take a lot less damage, and there's something to be said about really weird, obscure units that people just don't think about having some kind of utility on a team, even in areas you wouldn't think of. Just like something like that. Giving my Horace a little extra boost of survivability. It might not even have been the reduced damage artifact, which it could have been. It definitely didn't hurt. That extra armor buff for those first couple rounds to really help him take like no damage. That could be the difference between 10 and 15 million damage in a boss fight. So, to me, totally worth that little deal there. But, like I said, pretty sure that's going to be it for today. We're lining up our food here to get our 9-star done. I'm not going to make it yet because we'd have to fuse up Valentino and a Flame Strike or a Sigmund. I hate to throw away really good units. I don't like to do it. It's not something that I'm down with. So what I'm thinking is, maybe later, not today. We can go into the altar shop. I've got almost 15,000 coins, and I can buy an ODO1 and a Bleaker. I usually don't recommend people do that, but, you know, if you have to do something for the content, generally, it's not a bad idea to do it. So maybe sometime this week we'll go ahead and buy those out, just so we can fuse up this 9-star here without having to dig into any of our good units. And then we can either E1 Cthulhu, which is what I'm leaning towards, is getting Cthulhu a little bit stronger. Again, like I said, I know you'd be like, why don't you just make Horace E3? Because I want to get Cthulhu to E1. All right, get off my back. Get off my back, people. But that's the idea. I want to get Cthulhu kind of built up at least. I don't know if I want to get him to E3 first, but definitely get him up where he has a lot of HP. And that's where E1 comes in handy, is you gain 14% HP as just part of the enable bonus, plus 12% for vitality. It's a 26% HP buff. And hoping, what the crap? Oh, he's got the candy cane on. I was like, what the dong piece, Cthulhu? What the butts? I better go ahead and get that changed back because I will absolutely 100% forget it. And that will be bad news bears for me. So get on there. Delicious. And you get on there. Delicious. All right, so that's good. There you go. You're back, Cthulhu. You're back. Yeah, getting that extra huge amount of HP buff might put him over Horace's health. It may not. You know, he's got a decent amount of HP, a little over 3 million. But we can hope. We can hope that Cthulhu does get over 3 million HPs. And the whole point of getting him higher HP than Horace is simply to keep Valkyrie's burn from landing on Horace if it hits both Horace and Cthulhu. If it just hits Horace, obviously it's going to burn Horace. But if it hits them both, it'll proc on Cthulhu, and then it will do nothing, and it will give me a much easier breathing room for my Horace to do some more damage. So that's the game plan. That's my throat clear. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please make sure smash that thumbs up button and show your support if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe as well, and tell your friends about it, because that definitely helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one.